Schneller! I'm the Schnell! Alright, everybody, Baron here, and welcome back to World War II Ravenfield. We've got the Battle of Stalingrad, and look at all these Jerry the Germans. Baron, this is actually a Russian semi-automatic rifle, and oh my god! Well, it wouldn't be Ravenfield without a little bit of friendly fire. I feel like we've said that about a couple of the indie games we've been showing off. Look at this guy. But don't worry, we've got German tanks and we're going up against Russian tanks. Now, so what we're going to be doing is the Russians are defending the city of Stalingrad. We've got this German incursion. By the way, was it Stalin? Yeah, it was definitely Stalingrad, right? Like where we saw Vasily Zaitsev in Enemy at the Gates. Pretty decent movie. I don't know how historically accurate it was, but it was pretty dang sweet. One of my favorite parts was when they were going over the river. Oh man, this sounds nice. It looked like that guy was driving it by himself. Oh my god, there's the Russians over there. Here, let's go prone. Actually, let's move up a little bit and then go prone. Oh my god, they took down our armored car there. Alright, here we go. Suppressing fire! Oh my gosh. Oh, reload! Boys, where are you? Why is nobody covering me? I guess I'm technically covering you guys, right? So, there we go. Our first Russian down. Bret, bret, bret. That's just kind of like, oh! He shot me right in the left earlobe! Alright, so check out this map. The Germans have 3 different spots to charge in from, and the Russians are going to be defending the city, right? What I actually want to do, and I'm going to do this later, is we're going to have all the Russians attacking a few German defenders. I'm gonna have to figure out and explore this map and figure out the best place to defend. And there's gonna be like 200 of them versus like maybe 20 or 30 Russian or German defenders. And the Russians are only gonna be armed with rifles, whereas the Germans are gonna have all of their weaponry available to them. Maybe even a tank. I'm not entirely sure just yet. But it's gonna be awesome because I want to recreate this like Russian infantry charge. Right? I want it to be so big and overwhelming, which is kind of what the Russians use. They're like, oh, the Germans got better equipment and all this stuff. Let's just, ooh, there's a T-34 going ham over there. And I just want, and then the Russians are like, oh, fine, well, we'll just throw like hundreds of people at you. Are those Russians? They aren't anymore. It's just a bag of meat on the ground. Look at my little Walther. Run! They're everywhere! Alright, we need to switch up weapons. I'll show you all the World War II weapons we're using. It's pretty much the classic ones, you know, the classic packs that I've been using. So, since we're the Germans, I'm thinking we want to use the Sturmgewehr. We've got the Panzerfaust as backup. Let's go ahead and check the far left flank. Remember, this part is just to scout out the map and figure out which is the best point to defend. So this is the Battle of Stalingrad, 1942. It's made by Schutzstaffel. And he sounds like he's very much a German. Oh my god. Oh, the kick on this thing, so manageable. So you can get those. What are you guys doing? I'm your commanding officer. Just because I didn't give you double portions of schnitzel and schnapps doesn't mean you should run me over. Luckily, I didn't. Wait. Oh no, my weapon's broken. My primary weapon's broken. I've seen this happen before. Okay, good. We reloaded. We just had to switch to our... Whoa! We just had to switch to our secondary. How did you hit me through the ground? You shouldn't be able to do that. Oh, you over there. Iwan got me. You know what? Let's see. Where's there a tank? We need to use a tank. There we go. We've got a Panzer IV F2. Nope, that's my tank. Thank you, gentlemen. Alright, so let's see. We've got what? High explosive rounds and then armor piercing rounds? Oh wait, that looks like high explosive rounds. Now look in the bottom left. Okay, that one, it shows very little armor penetration, so it doesn't have very much penetration, right? So it's probably an HE round. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna try to bank it off that wall and hit them. There was a little bit of cannon drop. Alright, we're reloading. There we go. Now, let me fire right behind them, or maybe try to... Ooh, I barely missed his head. Maybe the reticle's just a tad off? Let's see. Ooh, this is tough. Okay. We're lining up our shots. Right in his head! Alright, so now I'm gonna go with regular armor-piercing rounds. Do I have any? Ooh, I do have a machine gun. Ooh! It's a nice coaxial mounted machine gun, AK right next to... Oh man, we're getting hit. Oh man, no! My Panzer's gonna die. Oh, poor guy. You fought bravely though. I'm very proud of you. But yeah, I'm trying to kind of create this thought and encourage the idea that there should be like cool little modes. Since this is PvE, Ravenfield's always gonna be like, it's non-multiplayer, right? So basically you could say that kind of makes it PvE. And so what I'd like to see is specific maps that take advantage of kind of like scripting or like scenarios, right? So to have wave defense, oh my god, that grenade just skipped off the sandbags. That thing is gonna go off. Oh no, boys, heads up! Heads up! You gotta get down! Oh, that one's gonna go off too. Look at this little shrapnel flying everywhere. Boom! Come on, you Russian scum! Duck. Oh, can we fire through this? That would be amazing. Oh my god, we can. That's amazing. These guys are never gonna hit me here. This is like the best spot. Now who's Vasily Zaitsev? Alright. I'm thinking we do a little bit of a... We're gonna do is survey the battlefield from above. Kind of in what I would call battle simulator view. Alright, so check this out. Here's the map. There's the abandoned village in the middle, which is what we're looking at now, I think. And so look, these are the German starting positions, right? Now with the cool little functions. Ooh, look at this. That's definitely an oversized damaged Panzer IV. Looks cool, but the size of it kind of throws things off for me. Alright, so here we go. Here's the Russian defenses. This is pretty cool. Flag. It's a lot of little urban combat. It almost reminds me of like a World of Tanks map. Like, which one's the one? Is it Himmelsdorf or something with the like the cliff? Why doesn't someone make... Oh man, someone should make Himmelsdorf in Ravenfield. I would love to see that. Ooh, this one. This is the one I want to see defended because it's gonna be freaking sweet. And what we need to do is turn this thing off because he's firing tow missiles at the enemy. We're gonna customize the weapons so the Russians are gonna spawn out in the field. So the scenario, what we're gonna do is that the Germans have taken this side of the town and the Russians are counterattacking, right? Oh man, and this field is just gonna be flooded with Russians with bolt-action rifles. It's gonna be awesome. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, we're definitely the bottom left on that map is where we're gonna spawn in. Alright, so let's see how this works before we get in it ourselves. The Germans are taking up defenses, and you can see now that they're all armed with German-themed weapons, although a lot of them are really big. I'm not sure... Hey! Oh, that's an MP40. I was like, there's no way you should have that. Oh, man, we got... Do the guns look funny to you? Look at how many Russians are coming. The Russians are coming! The Russians are coming! Oh, man, and they've all got Mosin Nagants. So they've got bolt-action rifles. This is what you're gonna call... enemy at the gates, baby. So, and the other team, the Russian team has like, oh, I think it's like probably 4-1. The numbers are 4-1 and they're spawning in two different areas, right? And the Germans have to defend this. So let's check this out. Let's see how close they can get. This is what it's looking like. Absolute chaos. The Germans are like, oh, you know what I need to do is set them on defend. And that should work. Alright, so this is gonna be kind of crazy because now I'm gonna be defending the city. Ooh, look at this. What is this? Some kind of a broken down factory. We can go in it. It almost is reminding me of like a Fallout style building right now. Even though we definitely know it's World War II, man. It's just like that broken down and destroyed feeling. So I've got... Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be over there. I've got 2 MG42s here. Oh my gosh, and look at the map. You can just see the Reds pouring in. Alright, so I've got to... Oh my gosh. We've got to get in a spot. Look at this sniper sitting out in the open. Boys, this is dangerous. Hold on. Oh, it's a buzzsaw! Wait, did I just empty my... I just emptied 250 rounds. And I got wasted. Guys, they're right here. They are right here. Okay, I'm gonna have to hide back a little closer. Dude, this is kind of intense, man. All of my friends are like walking in front of me, which is making this even harder. Reload! Look at that, we're pulling back. We're pulling back because the Reds are overwhelming us, man. Oh, I got hit in the sternum with a blow dart. Just kidding, it was probably a Mosin Nagant. Because I think, is it Mosin Nagant or Mosin Nagant? Because if you was American, you might be inclined to say Mosin Nagant. But if you're Russian, Mosin Nagant. I don't know, I don't actually know how it's, oh, Nano! I'm pretty sure you shot me earlier on the other team, so we'll just call you the Benedict Arnold. Alright, let's see, let's get my, oh my god, guys, get out of the way! Defend the base! Defend the base! See, wave defense would be cool, but what my idea for wave defense would basically involve, oh my god, basically where like you start out, and the wave starts out slow, they may have certain vehicles, you can like set static defenses and stuff like that. Oh man, this is doing well. Except that there's so many of them. And like, you could buy and put down sandbags, you could buy and put down AI defenders, you could equip the AI defenders with different weapons. Oh my god, can you imagine being the Germans and like fighting the Russians in their style of fighting? Where they would like, in the early war, they were like, ah, we'll just throw bodies at you. Wait, how come I'm not getting any kills? Maybe it's because the enemy, or rather my friendly guys, are doing a pretty good job. So I've given them Mosin Nagants, I'm giving them pistols, and I'm giving them the PTRD anti-tank rifles. Reload! Reload! Look at this snipers, man. This reminds me, like, wouldn't it be cool if you could get in these buildings and like snipe from down above? Whoa, buddy. Look at that, just emptying. Belt fed after belt fed of 7.98? It was basically 8 millimeters, I'm pretty sure, of, was what the German STG-44 and MG-42 used, I think it was? Was it 7.98? Reload! Oh my god, they're so close, look at these guys. Look at them. You see, like, and you could have the Halloween-themed zombies. Oh, I got shot. I got void, though. Oh, and we landed on a med pack, which I think saved our life. Okay. I gotta cut down a decent amount of the enemy, or my team is not gonna do too well. I wish I knew. Here we go. I'm at 100 kills right now. At a freaking 100. Luckily, my team's dropping, like, health and ammo right next to me. So I'm literally wanting nothing right now. Alright, let's do it. Oh! Maybe like you could upgrade your machine guns so they could be like water cooled. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get overrun. Yeah, I was literally about to get overrun. Okay, so what we're gonna do is switch over to another German weapon. I really like the FG-42, other than the fact that, look at this. We're barely holding on. We're gonna hold on as long as is humanly possible, but eventually, I'm anticipating that the Russian just wave attacks, and them having what, probably is what, 4 or 5 to 1 odds? Somehow I'm not hitting my friends, which is just impressive. Look at this! This is an absolute mess. There's friendly fire, there's heavy explosions going off. That's a Russian! The Russians are flanking us! Oh my god, there's a little hole here. Alright, you know what? We gotta use the buzzsaw. Oh, yeah. I really fear that. Oh man, they're coming in. They're gonna come in, and I think they're eventually gonna take it. And then it'd be like, you could have different styles of wave defense. Like, one would be like, what wave number can you go to? Some would be just like, how much amount of time can you hold out if the enemy's throwing, you know, X, Y, and Z against you? Or maybe it'd be like, well, they said Ravenfield. Oh, that's a German, I'm pretty sure. Oh man, we gotta reload fast. There's so many Russians. See, that's what's gonna get us, is the slow reload. You can down as many Russians as you want, but once you have to reload, alright, it's pretty much over. Alright, what about the MP40? You can see that they're slowly creeping around us, getting around us now. I'm gonna try to guard our flanks. Look at that, see? That's a freaking Russian right there. Oh, man. Look at these guys, man! I don't know how we're supposed to defend against this. Dude, I love the sound of this. It's a very manageable, like, fire rate and kick. So if you look at the map, I've only allowed for 3 flag points to be used. Let's see. I bet if I changed the spawn-in time, we would see a different experience here, and the Russians may have taken it a little bit earlier. Or actually, I'm not entirely sure, because, like, maybe they would have been stalled out earlier, and then they would have a very delayed push, but then they would just, like, overwhelm. I'm not sure. Oh my god, those are Russians? Jeez. Come on, boys. Fight the good fight. Hold the line. Defend the Fatherland. Ah! Defend the Fatherland. Oh, well, you know what? That defense lasted a whole 5 seconds, maybe. Oh, man, look at this. It's just brutal, right? So, my thought... You do wave defense type. You, like, imagine if this was water and it was like D-Day, and you could have like amphibious landing defenses. That would be really, really cool to see, and I would love to see it. There has been talk that Ravenfield is building a, like, I think there's an unofficial project. Here we go. Do we have any other? I guess I could use the SCG, but I pretty much already used that, right? I'm trying to think if there's a German gun that I haven't used. I mean, there's the Carabiner, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I wonder. Maybe I didn't allow the enemy to use tanks, but I bet if we did, oh my gosh, this is just chaos. A better map. Oh. Oh, I tried to do it. But yeah, needless to say, if we're using bolt-action rifles, it's not gonna work. Yeah, I think with the respawn rate that we may have found the balance point. But look at those Russians coming, man. Oh my god. No, I think in time the Russians would definitely overrun it, which is basically what they did in the Battle of Stalingrad. I mean, more or less. Like, look at this. They're coming in from there. There's 3 ways in, and the Germans are doing their very best to defend it. The map is kind of, you know, it looks nice. It's fun. But I wish it had a little more depth and a little more, like, you could hide in the buildings, right? Or something like that. Maybe even like a little Air Force, because the Stukas, German Stuka dive bombers would be really cool to see. Maybe some anti-aircraft fighting that. Maybe the Volga River. Was it the Volga that they went over? Anyway, guys, let me know what you want to see in the next episode of Ravenfield, and I will see you there. The Russians and the Germans are going to fight here for what seems like another couple years. See you in the next video. Actually, the Russians are right here. Oh my gosh, they got so close. Alright, guys, see you in the next one.